Children, last year we have studied the different phenomenon about light, and in that we have studied that when light passes through prism, at that time on the opposite side of that prism, when the light passes through it, what colors are there in the band of light? There are 7 colors. Which are those? Which are violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange and red. Now, if we see the beam of light that is coming through a small window, what do you see in that? You see the dust particles dancing in that beam of light. Also, when you drive the car through thick fog on the mountain, at that time in Ghat, at that time, what do you see in front of that headlights? There is a beam of light, and if you see that beam of light, there are the dust, tiny small dust particles in that beam of light. That's why we can see the objects, we can see that beam of light because of this. Also, you see sunrise and sunset. This is very interesting phenomenon, and it is also very beautiful scene, beautiful sight. It soothes our eyes, and that's why we go to hill stations and we go to the sunrise points, sunset points to observe that sunrise and sunset. And in that, at that time, there is different color shades of at the time of sunrise as well as at the time of sunset. Why does this happen? This happens only because of one thing, and that is scattering of light. The light scatters and we can see the objects in front of them. Now, for that we will do some experiments.
Children, let us do an activity for studying scattering of light. Children, all the experiment using laser rays should be done under the supervision of the teacher. Remember this thing. For this apparatus are glass beaker, diode laser or laser pointer, water, milk or milk powder, spoon, dropper, etc. Now, take clear water in a glass beaker. Pass a beam of laser rays through it. Check whether the beam is seen in the water. No. Now, use the dropper to add a few drops of milk to the water and stir it. The water will be seen to have become slightly turbid. Now, pass the laser beam into it again. The light beam will show the existence of light rays. A light beam is not seen in plain water, but is clearly seen in slightly turbid water. The light rays hit the tiny particles of milk and get scattered. If these scattered rays enter our eyes, we perceive the light, and this is the scattering of light.
And we generally see that the sky appears blue in color. What must be the reason behind this? Let us see this. Sunlight is scattered by molecules of gases like nitrogen and oxygen in the atmosphere. And the blue color in the sunlight, it is scattered the most. There are different colors, and the blue color, it scattered the most, and that's why the sky appears blue in color. Children, sunlight reaches us through the layer of atmosphere, and at the time of sunset, the sunlight has to travel a greater distance through atmosphere, and at that time there is the more scattering of blue color, and because of that, what happens? The red yellow light reaches us brightly and the sun appears red to us, and red light is scattered less than blue light. That's why the sunset side is very different, and this setting sun, it looks red in color.